The local Salvation Army has their kettle campaign that is starting very, very soon. And Jodi, who is the coordinator, is here with me. So welcome to the program,
Thank
Jodi.
you.
How are you?
I'm good today. How are you?
Oh, very, very well. So when will we be seeing these globes at various locations?
We're going to start November 17th. We always like to start after Remembrance Day, of course.
Yes.
And we've got a bunch of locations across Brockville. We have our usual Walmart, which hosts 2 kettles for us.
Right.
We have Superstore, the Canadian Tire. We also have Giant Tiger here in Brockville and in Prescott.
Prescott, good.
Yes, so that's really great. So we can offer the services in Prescott. We can get some of the high school students involved. And of course, a couple people who live in Prescott are very interested in that.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yes, and then the Giant Tiger here in Brockville.
Yes.
We also have, did I say Canadian Tire?
You said
I was
Canadian
going to say we have Canadian
Tire.
and we have Metro downtown.
Whoa.
So we haven't had Metro for a few years, just with COVID. We lost a couple volunteers those few years, which was understandable.
Oh, of course.
No one wanted to go outside, and I didn't blame them. So we're very happy to have downtown as well for
It's
Metro.
covered now.
Yes,
Yay.
and Metro is a great store. I like shopping there too, so it's nice.
Yeah. Okay, so what is your goal, your financial goal for this year?
So we're aiming for about $125,000 for this year, and of course all of that goes back into the community. It goes back into our groups and our programs. So that's really good.
So the bell ringers,
Yes.
can they sign up now?
Yes, they can. They can sign up. They can sign up all the way up until our last day. Our last day will be December 23rd this year because Christmas Eve falls on a Sunday. So we always take a day of rest. So yes, anyone can volunteer at any time. They can just contact us and we'd love to have them sign up.
And how do they contact you?
So they can contact us by phoning in to the Salvation Army, which is 613-342-5211, extension 5.
Which will go directly to you?
Which will go directly to me.
Okay.
That's my line. So I check those voice messages daily and we'll get in contact through there. We have a couple regular volunteers, our bell ringers, who use our VSP volunteer schedule. So what they do is they get an email and a sign up and they can go in themselves and pick which shifts and which time slots they would like to do, and they're in control of their own schedule.
That's nice.
So for volunteers who are a little bit more tech savvy and like to, or are not sure of their day-to-days, and they're able to schedule themselves. So we do have different options.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
That's really nice. And organizations, can organizations also?
Yes, we have a couple organizations and groups who do partake. For example, Northern Cables has been doing this, I believe, over 20 years. And what they like to do is take 2 Saturdays. And they have all of their workers come and they fill those time slots and they take the whole day. The Brockville Police Station is also partaking this year. And they've picked a couple days where they're going to fill in a time slot. So we'll see the Brockville Police and part of the community as well.
So for the kettles, if I remember last year, and I'm not sure if that was the first year or the second year, but people can either put their donations in here, right? Or you had tap.
It's called our Tip Tap program.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes, it's a Tip Tap program. It's actually a great program. I've seen it used outside of the Salvation Army. For example, Tim Hortons now has Tip Tap, so you can give for their camps. I've seen it used for the Legion, for being able to donate for poppies and other things, because people don't always have cash.
That's true.
But Tip Tap is a great program. It comes in a block of 5, 10, and 20, and you can tap up to 10 times.
10 times?
Yes. So you're able to just, and there's no pressure.
No,
we don't, obviously.
no.
And if you don't feel like doing it, then don't do it.
Exactly.
The more the merrier, of course. But it's a great program. They're weatherproofed. So we do have one location outside. So that one, it's taken care of, and we don't worry about if it'll malfunction
yes.
in the cold. It will work.
Right.
They've been proven to work up until -30.
Oh, good.
For some of the colder provinces that have used them in the past. It's really good. They're great. And this year we're able to also check it more frequently. And I will be able to see which stores are actually being used the most.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, because last year it went all into a general pod.
Okay.
And this year we'll be able to see which stores are benefiting the most from it.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, people can also send in a check, right?
Yes, they can. So our letters just were sent out, actually. So everyone should receive one in their mail. And we're asking if you can donate to donate. and it's as much as you would like to give.
So they make it out to Salvation Army Brockville or something to that?
I believe there's a little like a return receipt. So you'd fill out your information, you'd write down how much the donation is for, and you would put for the Christmas program. Yes.
Okay.
Or for kettles, whichever they choose to call it.
Yes. Anything over $20, they
is
income
a
tax receipt.
Yes.
Now, what about if somebody comes along and they want to put $20 in here in cash, but yet they want a tax receipt?
So what we do is we've put in place, they're almost the same size as like a business card.
Oh, okay.
And what it is you put your name and I believe it's your address. And what you do is you put that in, and we go and we say, okay, so someone donated 20, they'd like a receipt, and we take that information and we're able to send you an official receipt.
Awesome.
So you wouldn't get it that day, but you would definitely get it in the mail as well as a thank you letter from us.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Oh, you've got all the bases covered.
Yeah, well, we try. We do try. Each year we do get better. Now, this is my 3rd year being the Kettle Coordinator. So I've definitely had hiccups in the past, but I mean, our volunteers are truly wonderful, truly wonderful. They bright spirits. Yes. We have a couple sisters, and they'll dress up as elves and Santas, and
good.
We have bell ringers who like specific bell. Like it's honestly a beautiful time. I enjoy my volunteers. We go and I've learned a lot about them, and it's really nice to hear the stories. I've one volunteer. She's been doing it for over 60 years.
60 years.
So it started when she was a little girl.
Yeah.
And she did it just volunteering here and there throughout the church. And then it slowly went into kettles, and she's continued to do it. And it's just a blessing to have her.
That's nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Real dedicated.
Yes.
Thank you for coming in and sitting down with me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Was that?
That's perfect.
Okay, great.